They were nursed. And one day I built up the courage to go up to the big bully, to tell him, "You actually complimenting us with all your funny smiles and laughs and names." Do you know what he did? He hit me so hard in my mouth that I never learned to speak again.
Wait, what? So, what happened next? What changed?
We were on a school trip abroad, and I never left the dormitory. One afternoon I saw two men fighting outside when I peeped out the window, and they were very aggressive. And I observed them for a while, and then suddenly,
Where's this guy going?
the entire city, the hustle and the bustle, and the noise of the cars and the motorbikes, everything went still and tranquil. And those two men that were fighting, they shook hands and they hugged. Remember, they were fighting. I was curious to know, but it happens that when the call to prayer, when the adhan was called, they stopped fighting. So I ran downstairs and I followed them and I said, "Hey, what happened? How come you were enemies and now you are friends and brothers?" They said that Allah sees all and hears all. And I had no option, because I was so inspired and mesmerized to learn the adhan, the call to prayer.
Wow.
This call.
What is the meaning of the adhan?
Did you know, before I share the meaning with you, Sophia, that when we call the adhan, the shaitan runs away?
No.
Should we try?
Okay.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu The adhan is a powerful sound that changes the atmosphere of any place. It's because of its deep-rooted meaning. You asked? We start the adhan, Sophia, with what? With Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allah is greater, Allah is greater, Allah is the greatest. There's no one greater than Allah. No idol, no celebrity, no money, no lord, no sir, no baroness. Allah is the greatest. And we turn to Allah and Allah alone. We say this twice. Allahu Akbar. Say it with me. Allahu Akbar. within your soul, because when we leave this world, and we leave this world to the hereafter, our body will be disintegrated in the earth, but our soul will go to the next world. This is what Allah looks at. So when we say Allahu Akbar, we're saying it from inside our soul, inside our heart, this purity of belief, and no one can see this. Only Allah knows, because Allahu Akbar, Allah is closer to us than our own jugular vein. When you drink water, the water goes down this vein, you can see it, you can feel it. Allah is closer to you than that. Allah is closer to you than your own mother. Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. We bear witness, again deep in our hearts, that there is no one worthy of worship except Allah. We don't turn to our friends, we don't turn to our teachers in need, or even the doctor. When the time of need comes, who do you think of first? Before the doctor, before the teacher, before your friends, you think of Allah, and then anything or anyone else. That's what La means. La ilaha. There's no ilah except Allah, and then all the other ilahs and the ilaj comes, cures. And then we say the beautiful name of our beloved Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Muhammad, his name is so beautiful that when we say his name, even our lips kiss. Say his name and see, Muhammad. Every time his name is said, we kiss his name. He is called the praised one. When we say his name, what do we say? Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Say Muhammad. Can you hear them, Sophia? Muhammad. This love, Sophia, should definitely be stronger than your love for your mother. Ask ourselves, is it stronger? The love for Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? And if it's not, we have to try harder. We have to read about him. We have to learn about him. His ways, his smile, with business, with women, with people, with leaders, with everyone. Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And then have you prayed? Hayya ala salah! Hayya ala salah! We gently call people to prayer. Come to prayer. Come to prayer. Bow your head down. Bow it down to the ground. Forget about what's happening in town. Let your iman be solid and sound. When we bow to pray, when we come and listen to the call, we think of nothing else but Allah. We don't think of homework. We don't think of what's smelling in the kitchen. We don't think about what we're wearing tomorrow. We don't think about our phones. Switch it all off. Switch the mind off. And switch the heart on when you're down there in front of your Lord. Hayya ala salah. Come to prayer. This is the prayer we call people to, Sophia. And when it's time for prayer, leave it all. How busy can we be? What? Driving on a motorway? Stop and pray. At work? Stop and pray. On holiday? Stop and pray. On tour, stop and pray. Anywhere, anytime. At school, stop and pray. Sit and pray. Lie and pray. But pray. 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 And then, Hayya ala salah. And then Hayya ala falah. Hayya ala falah. Come. We're calling everyone to what? To success. What success, Sophia? and bossing people around? Is this success? Is this success with fancy suits and fancy shoes? This is not success. And fancy cars? That will come and that will go. If you have that or if you don't have that, it does not matter. But what matters is here. What are you taking with you here? You know, the first thing that Allah will ask us about our deeds on the day of Qiyamah, on the day when we meet Allah, is what? It's about the prayer. Hayya ala salah. Did you know that? It's not going to ask you about the charity. It's not going to ask you about your kindness to your mother. It's going to ask you about your prayer. So when we hear that adhan on channel on TV while we're doing our chitter-chatter, leave that. Take that. Switch it off and switch this on. And then we end with Allahu Akbar again. The next time you hear Allahu Akbar, the next time you say Allahu Akbar, say it with a different tongue, say it with a different mood, say it with a different state. You don't need to shout out loud. You can shout inside your soul. Let your soul dance in front of your Lord. Let it come alive in front of your Lord. Let him know that it's only him we turn to, and only him, and nobody else. That's all he wants. He doesn't want our attention to be diverted here, or there, or there. He wants the attention to be on him, and him alone. And what is the cherry on the top? La ilaha. You call that belief? How strong is your belief? I want to hear that iman. When we say La ilaha illallah. And again one more time for the whole world to hear us. La ilaha. None has the right to be worshipped, and we will never worship anyone but him. For he is the creator of the heavens and the earth. What about the fish in the sea? What about the flowers in the garden? What about the bees buzzing and the ants crawling? Everything. Everything. The fragrances of the flowers. The tastes of the fruit. Leave alone the taste. What about the colors? Ask the doctors about the intricacies of the heart. Ask the doctors about the intricacies of the eye. Ask the doctors about how you were born from nothing and today you are smiling. This is the Allah Akbar we're talking about. He created everything. Everything. And He controls everything. Everything. Even a leaf. When a leaf falls from the tree, and sometimes you can catch it in water, even that leaf needs the permission of Allah to fall. This is how powerful Allah is.
Wow. You just painted a beautiful picture of our faith. Oh.
Very tired after that.
I wish I had like some kind of protection, you know, like a force field. After what I witnessed today, there's some really, really bad guys, and they're up to bad good, you know, and I don't know what to do. I'm very confused. I'm a little bit scared, but I feel like I need a force field to protect me.
Sophia Hatun, don't you forget about Ayat al-Kursi. Ayat al-Kursi. Read this, it will protect you throughout the day, throughout the night. Wherever you are, whatever age you are. Learn it, and if you don't learn it, listen to it. And if you don't listen to it, tell someone to read it to you. Ayat al-Kursi. This can be your force field. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في
That's
of your
almost like
sons.
mostly overrated.
Thank you.
Salam alaikum.
Good looking pal. Me Buddha. Next time she parks it.
Seth! Look
She's wearing it the wrong way.
Asia! Are you okay?
So wrong with her. She's crazy.
Wait, what? I can see all the obstacles in my way. What's going on with her?
Look, she's been acting weird since her 30 minutes of training. Don't tell me you've been going for some sort of training too, because this day's getting weirder by the minute.
Listen, I found this.
What is that?
We gotta do something about it. Look.